Hello. Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to check into your energies currently, and we are going to use the tarot. I am Heather. I am a Claire coach, and I am here to connect with you, connect with your energy, and see if there's anything in your energy field that needs to be brought to light. I also teach intuitive development. I am relaunching my Claire coach program. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I also have a gift for you. If you're interested in learning how to use tarot on your own, in the caption, I have a link to a free tarot guide plus tutorial. It's for you so that you can learn to do this for yourself so you can manifest the life of your dreams because tarot is really helpful for that. All right, so first I want to let you know that the card I pulled first for you, Aries, was this Oracle's Gift. And what that's telling me is that you are actually a lot more intuitive than people give you credit for. People might say that you're impulsive. People might say that you go forward with things that, are kind of irrational even sometimes, or that you just like leap first, look second. But I think the reason why you're able to do that is because you really tap into the movement of the energy of life in general. And so it's very easy for you to be passionate because you're very trusting of what signals you're picking up on, right? And you know that if you jump into something and it doesn't work out, you can just hop back out, right? You don't feel like you have to keep plodding down the same path over and over again until, your brain oozes out of your ears. And honestly, not everybody's like that. I don't know if you know that, Aries, but there are a lot of people who are like, I made this decision. I have to stick with this decision, even though it's hurting me and everybody around me, right? You're not quite like that. You're able to move and flow with life so easily. And it's because you have this innate intuition that is connected to your movement. So I just wanted to highlight that at the beginning because I feel that there are things that are going on where it's like you might have felt like, oh, that was the wrong thing, but that doesn't make sense because I trusted it so much at the time. And it might be giving you a little bit of self-doubt. And I don't think you need to do that. I think just the way that you approach your intuition specifically is very unique. So let's go ahead and jump into the reading and see what we have for you today. If you could just take a deep breath and relax your shoulders, that would help me tap into your energy. This is for all Aries who are watching this video specifically, and it does not have a timestamp on it. So whenever you see this video, it's meant for you. I'm filming this in the month of November. I'm going to tap in here and check out your current energies. Okay, so yeah, it's like you know that you're on your way to something really important, and you know that it might be going slower than you want it to go. So my first cards are the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and Temperance card. So what this is telling me is that things are going well. It's not that they're not progressing. It's just they might be taking a lot longer than you think they would take because I'm getting there might be some red tape. There might be some things like legislation that you have to deal with. There might be some like rules or a system that's been put in place to have all these checks and balances, but you're like, let's just go. Like I intuitively trust myself and I intuitively trust that I know exactly what I want and how this is going to go. So why can't we just go forward with this, right? So it's almost like what is happening now is even though you are aware of where you're going, you need to think of it as what's going to help you have patience is to think of it as you are giving other people a chance to catch up to your own plans, right? Because the truth of the matter is, if it was just you, right, then you could jump and leap and skip and be totally lonely. So it's not going to be just you in this life. There's going to be other people. And right now, you're learning how to incorporate others in what you're doing. So this feels very much a career part of your reading. And I will take a look at some love in a bit, but I just want to flesh this out a little bit and see if I can't get any more details about this specific spot in your career right now. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So I'm getting that it's kind of like 10 of Swords to me is just all the red tape. I mean, this isn't red, but it's black. You can see it's like these constraints that are just kind of overwhelming you. And it's really putting in your head Seven of Cups, this like wait and see energy, this temperance energy. And Aries is just not comfortable there. It's not a comfortable place for you to be. So let me tap into it a little bit more because I wonder what this red tape is specifically. Okay, so this is the only way forward, is what I'm getting. 9 of Cups. This is the way to get your dream fulfilled. And I think that's why you're letting yourself be in this space, because I think normally you would just kind of like, all right, I'm going to leave this situation. I'm going to move on to something else if it was taking this long. But you're like, no, this is what I really, really want. This is my 9 of Cups. This is my reward. This is, the genie in the bottle has granted this wish to me. And it just means that I have to kind of be trapped for a little bit in this maze of red tape that has existed for who knows how long. The people who have put this into place, the Emperor card, the Emperor is all about, structure and that real society, the part of society that's established. And so there's been laws established, there's been regulation established. And I'm seeing that this could even be a specific person, like a judge or somebody who's not getting you what it is you want. But again, you just got the sun. So the sun is fire energy. This path is leading toward your future. And I don't know if you can see on this card, but black wolf and white wolf, and they're both flying toward the sun. They're not at the sun yet, right? They're not at their final destination. They're like en route here, but they're in the sun, right? So the good news is that while you're in this journey, while you're going on this maze, there can be things that you look at that are helpful to you, so that while you're going through it, your patience isn't like, oh, fine, I'll have patience. Your patience from a place of, this is what I really want, and so this is what I have to do to get what, and therefore I'm willing and open. Chariot card, right? I'm willing and open to go on this journey because I know where it leads. It leads to that sun. It leads to my wish fulfilled, and it's just important for me. And I think the reason, so I just pulled the 3 of Cups, and the way that make this journey more fun is by pausing and noticing the people. So remember when I said at the beginning that the reason why this is taking long is other people are needing to catch up to your vision, right? And so you're not doing this on your own. Other people are needing to catch up to it. If you can pause and like sit with those people and focus on them, that's going to make it so that it's at least a little bit more enjoyable while you're on your way to what you want, right? The 3 of Cups, this, I'm getting this really odd, very specific, this might not resonate for everybody, but this example of being at the DMV and how like burdensome the DMV feels. It's known for, the Department of Motor Vehicle is known for just being slow, taking forever, just having a lot of incompetence there. But I wonder if you go to the DMV and your goal is like, yeah, I'm going to apply for this thing, or I'm going to get a new, driver's license or whatever it is you're going there for. But while I'm there, I'm going to meet 3 people and I'm going to ask them how their day is going while I'm in line, or the person I speak with, how's your day going? And just hear what they say and try to find something to be fascinated about, because the truth of the matter is you're not moving forward faster just because you want to. You're going to have to pause, and you're going to have to enjoy the moment that you're in. And if you're constantly like tapping your foot and come on, we got to go, we got to get this done, there's only one way to do this and you're all doing it wrong. If there's only one way to do something and literally everybody else is doing it the wrong way, Aries, that might be time to go within and say, where can I give? Where can I give in this situation? Because it's just not, you do trust yourself so much, but not everything is going to go to your specifications and in your time frame, because other people are involved. We have come to this planet, this whole existence, this whole universe, in order to connect with others, or else we would just be, by ourselves hanging out. But nobody's an island, right? So we're all really trying to learn how to treat ourselves better, and sometimes that means treating others better as well, and finding that balance between treating ourselves better and treating others better. So that feels like a message for your career. But let me tap in and see if there's anything here for love as well, because that felt very, very career focused, or even just like as you're getting your errands completed today. That was very like logistical and structured. So let's see if there's anything else here for your love life. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that there was an argument that might have happened recently, and it kind of put a damper on things. You might have been very like biting in the words that you said. It was very direct, very straight to the point, and it cut and it hurt, and you know it. And it might have actually ended something for somebody else. Like, it kind of made them feel like, okay, well, if Aries really appreciated me, then he or she would not have spoken to me like that. And so now I know how Aries really feels. And I'm kind of cutting this out. You're not necessarily so mad about that. I think that what it means is that you will stand on what you said. And that you're kind of like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I'm getting the justice card here. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And if you're not going to agree with me, then maybe I need to go on a new journey, right? Maybe you have an ace here. So there's some new beginning that has been initiated in the recent past. And I don't think people were really happy about this. I don't think, it doesn't matter what other people think, but I think there are others who you care about their opinion, and they were kind of like, whoa, that did not end well. And I don't see you feeling guilty. I see you kind of just being resolute. Like, I said what I had to say because I had to say it. That temperance again. Temperance. If it wasn't for all these people, Aries would never have to be patient, right? But Aries would also not be having so much fun. So I pulled the Three of Wands. It might have been that this person was involved in a third party situation. And so the things that you said might have cut deep, but they were absolutely true and like just so valid and justified. And they hurt you first, kind of is what I'm getting. So it's kind of like, I don't care what other people think about what I said. I stand by it. And so you're kind of like blocking out the haters and just kind of focusing on doing your own thing. Maybe that's why your career is coming through really strong. So you might be in a position where you're really focusing on your money, taking care of yourself, going back to the drawing board, kind of trying to recreate things from a new place. So if you are single, I'd say a relationship might have ended, or you might be pausing your dating life right now. And if you're in a relationship, I think you're just kind of taking a step back from each other. You're kind of pushing pause on some things. You need to think about things and how you want to go forward with them. But you have the Magician. So you are going to be getting to a place where you are in control. You are in power here. And I know you like to be in that place where you are you're the one calling the shots, because you, again, like at the beginning, you trust yourself, and you need people around you who trust you as well. And that's really the key. So when I said that, I got the Chariot card, and I feel like that came out just to say, like, the way forward is to find people who are on your team. Because I think in the past, what might have happened is you were interested in something, you saw it as a challenge to get somebody to convince them that you were intuitive and that you were great and that you were right. But I think that that's the error here. I think that maybe as you're taking a step back and recreating, you might want to think of only allowing people in who are going to be on your team. Now, I'm not saying fill up your room and your life with a bunch of yes men who never tell you the truth about things, but I am saying that, it causes more drama for you if you don't have the same values as the person that you surround yourself with, right? If you don't have, it's like you're not going to respect their opinion, they're not going to respect your opinion, and eventually things are just going to clash and fail. And I see that might have been like a pattern that you had been repeating, where it's like you're so competitive, so it's like, let me get this person who's nothing like me at all to be on my team. And you might be able to do that for a certain period of time, but eventually you're going to see they have different goals, they have different values, and so it's always going to be this like struggle, and you're always going to be pulled apart by life circumstances. So as you're kind of like taking a step back and reevaluating how you want to step into things, that's something to keep in mind, of just how can I be on the same team as the people that I surround myself with? Or how can I surround myself with people who I know are on my team as well and supporting me, loving the fact that I, leap before I look, loving the fact that I'm driven, loving the fact that I'm competitive and ambitious, right? Because some people think of those things in a really negative way, and it's not negative at all. It's how progress is made. It's a really beautiful, it's passion, it's beautiful energy, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. So maybe just consider that. Consider the idea that you might want to start incorporating more relationships of people who are more like-minded, not the same as you, not the yes men, but or women, but that are people who are going to hold you accountable to who you be. And then that way, when you get into an argument with them, it's not going to end up in I'm just going to cut this off and cause a death, in the relationship, an ending. I'm going to actually care what they say. I'm going to take it into consideration because I know their goals are the same as my goals. So that's what I have for you today, Leo. I'm sorry, I'm doing fire signs. That's what I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for listening. Like and comment and let me know how it resonated. If there was anything in here that kind of caught your eye, or if you heard something that was like, yeah, that's exactly what's going on in my life right now. I would love to hear that. That helps me out. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. And again, please check the links below in my caption. That's information on how to work with me if you want a personal reading. But also how to get yourself that free tarot guide if you're interested in developing your intuition. That's what I teach, intuitive development more than anything. And I'm relaunching my Claire Coach program. So I would be happy to give you more information about that if you're interested, since you are so intuitive, Aries. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll check in again soon.